Do you need motivation when it comes to decluttering? Because motivation is everything. Hi, my name's Rachel. I do videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, and I've spent the last 3 years decluttering my home. It has been a work in progress, it's been a journey, and there are so many benefits that I have found along the way, and loads of tips about how to keep motivated and to get going with decluttering, even when it can be overwhelming or a daunting task. So let's talk about some of the immediate benefits that I felt when decluttering. And the first and main one, which is my big motivator to keep going, was my mental well-being and stress reduction. Because let's face it, clutter equals stress. I think more and more people have realised lately that a cluttered environment equals a cluttered mind. It can contribute to stress and anxiety, and even feelings of overwhelm. So if you think about the idea that you're going out busy during the day and then you come home and what you want to do is come home and relax, but when you come home and see stuff everywhere, it feels like lots of jobs and things to do. So decluttering can be seen as a way of creating that peaceful and calm environment that you're looking for or craving at the end of your working day. A calming home can improve your well-being and your overall stress levels. It can also help with your focus and productivity. A decluttered space allows for better focus and concentration. This is especially important for those people working from home or for those pursuing creative endeavours. Another key benefit or motivator for decluttering is feeling like you have more time and more energy. It is so much easier finding what you need. I used to spend a lot of time searching for things or knowing that I had something but not sure where it was because it was in organised piles of chaos, and it just was difficult to put things back, to keep things tidy. It just meant that it was another thing that was added to my daily activities. And when I was struggling with chronic fatigue, I needed to lessen the questioning, I needed to lessen the thinking process, and having less stuff allowed me to have more time and more energy to focus on what really mattered. I could find the things that I could then want or needed and easily put things back. It helped me to organise my spaces better because the less stuff I had, the easier it was to organise, and organise in a way that made it usable. I had the things that I needed in the right places, so if I wanted cables, I knew that I used them in the living room, so they are stored in the living room. They're not stored elsewhere where I'd have to go and find them and have to go and put them back because they're not in the place where I use it. So I really thought about the places for everything in my home. I also had more free time. When you have less stuff, you have less to clean, less to tidy, less to organise. You have less to think about, so you have more time on your hands for the things that really matter to you. More time for enjoyable activities and pursuing personal interests. Another key motivator is an enhanced living space. My home feels calm, it feels inviting, it feels a pleasure to sit in, and it just feels like a safe space. And that's what you want from your environment. It needs to be safe and it needs to be calming. So even though I've got a small home, it still feels spacious because I have less stuff in it. The more stuff you put in it, the more cluttered and closed in it feels. And if you have less, you have more space around you. It actually feels bigger and more inviting. And it also has that aesthetic appeal. It is more visually appealing to look around my home. I don't feel like it hurts my eyes to glance around the room. I also then am able to focus in on the things that do make me happy, like having artwork, and so now I've got space to do that and wall space to put these things, and it just feels a little bit more like I'm curating the space into something that I really love. There are also financial benefits to decluttering, and this is a great motivator for me. Going through my wardrobe, knowing that I could sell items on Vinted or eBay or other marketplaces just means that I was getting little bits of money ticking back over, and I could use that to pay off debt and things like that. Alternatively, it can help you save lots of money because any item that you're selling is going to create a nice little savings pot. It can help you realise about any duplicate or unnecessary items that you might have in your home, so it makes you think differently when purchasing, and I found that I bought less moving forward. It kind of spurred me on to do my no spend months and years, so that I was being more conscious about what I was bringing into my space. Another great motivator is becoming more environmentally aware. I wanted to be more sustainable and to have less of an impact on the environment, and buying less and consuming less has definitely helped with that. But I'm also committed when decluttering to donate or sell or recycle as much as possible. I know that might not always be the case for everybody because of access arrangements, etc. But if you can, it can be really beneficial to know that it's going to get a second lease of life with somebody else. Another great benefit and motivator was personal growth and self-discovery. It's helped me let go of a lot of past hang-ups, past thoughts and feelings, lots of emotional baggage that I was holding on to unnecessarily. I think that process of talking through each item and knowing whether or not it's really adding to my life or making me feel good meant that I could let go of a lot of stuff that wasn't making me feel good. It gave me a big chance to self-reflect on what I want moving forward. It allowed me to think differently about my connection with stuff and how or what I felt was more important than others. And another great motivator is getting inspiration from others. Watching other people declutter or ideas, tips and tricks can really help keep you going and keep you invested in the process and motivated to keep going. So follow those people on social media that are decluttering, cleaning. I find that the best motivator. It makes me want to do it too. It's almost like body doubling. If you watch somebody cleaning, you're more likely to want to clean. Or if you do it alongside each other, it can be a great motivator. It doesn't work for everybody, but I find that a really helpful tool. And it's really great when you see other people's journeys from cluttered to clutter-free. And think about looking at minimalist lifestyle in general. There'll be lots of elements of a minimalist lifestyle that will work for your family, because intentional living is about reducing the amount of clutter in your home and prioritizing experiences over material things. These are great motivators if you're trying to promote well-being, mental health strategies, and just a general calmer, stress-free life. Let me know if this has helped you get motivated to declutter. Whatever you're going to focus in on first, let me know in the comments. I also share little daily acts of decluttering that you can do every day if you want to follow along for that as well. So don't forget to hit subscribe and you'll get notified when I upload a new video. And I shall be back for more videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year very soon. Take care. Bye.